All right. Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. How goes it on this Wednesday afternoon? All right. Make sure everything's working correctly. Music's still doing its thing. Microphone check. All good. Everything's working. Hey, look at that. Yep, that's correct. Let's check our challenge. We are at 30% for our challenge. For our chat. We are at 15,000 points of our 50,000 points raised for our special treat for our assistant this month. So we're getting there. We got plenty of time. We still got 24 days left, so we'll definitely hit that. And then I'll have to wake Patch up from his little slumber and give him a salmon treat. Which hopefully we still have. No, we're going to the store this weekend anyway, so I get some more regardless. So, because both the cat and the dog both love the salmons. Fun fact: Sora is allergic to chicken. It makes her break out in hives, so she cannot have chicken-based products. She's okay with. She gets turkey. She gets turkey liver, she gets beef liver, stuff like that, but and she's definitely into fish, any type of fish that we've got going on, especially salmon. But chicken, that's a no-go. When we first got her, she was all kinds of itchy, rashy. I think they were giving her nothing but just dog food with chicken in it, so. We got that figured out pretty quick. I always feel bad when I take her to the vet though to get her shots and stuff like that, and they're like, can we give her a treat? I'm just like, it probably has chicken in it and she just is allergic to it. And they're like, oh, like, yeah, sorry. Hey, thank you, P-Shack. Thank you for putting your points towards our assistant. And thank you for coming watching. Let's open up this. Episode 43. Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way to make each of like my descriptions for my streams slightly different. But I didn't want to have to rewrite something every single time because it's a bunch more work. If I'm going to be doing I post the stuff on social media and stuff too, so like posting all of those places and coming up with a new original something every time was like, okay, that's a lot. Good morning, Sunny. Good mornings, everybody. It's hump day, everybody. Woo! It's the middle of the week. We have been experiencing flood watch warnings in the area constantly for the past 4 days. The past 3 days it has definitely hit. Like when they were like, oh, there's flood warnings, and then you're like, well, it's not even raining here, and then you see pictures from like 20-minute drive from here, and you know the water's above the sidewalks and everybody's like cars are trapped and stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, no, you're right, it is flooding, just not here in this exact location. So have I been experiencing more Ligma or Bofa down there? I don't know if I want to bite on that. I think that's Ligma balls and Bofa D's nuts. You're gonna have to work a little harder to get me, B-Shack. Just a little bit. Not a lot harder, just a little bit. If that's the goal. Why is that not highlighting? Better luck next time, my friend. Better luck next time. You'll get me one of these days, I promise. Just not today. So today we've got a little bit of some Halloween stuff to work on. I want to try to finish this one up. Mrs. Talk keeps telling me, I want the Halloween one done. I'm like, yeah, I know. I gotta get to it. I gotta get there. Let's see, what am I? So that's the plan. Hopefully, if I get messing around with this or bored with this or get stuck somewhere, then I'll swap over and I'll do some page stuff. But for now, don't need those. That's kind of the idea for the day. I think I kind of like the hands on the pumpkin. How are you guys doing this morning? How's your Wednesday going? Hopefully pretty good. Need to do some more. I think Sunny's eating. I think that's what that means. Mega consume. Is that a reference to working at the restaurant, or does that mean you super hungry? Okay, that's our little baths. I had a chicken and quesadilla and a pink monster. Nice. Hey, no lie, chicken quesadillas are the best. Let's see, let's flop him, reflect him the other direction. That one might be a little too small. Can't remember, Mrs. Ho wanted to use this for something. But I can't remember exactly what it was. Either way, we'll keep working on it. I follow this account on Instagram. It's the Trash Man, the guy that eats heads of lettuce. He's a trash collector, and he always does Gator Bowls, where he drinks about half of a Gatorade and then puts some kind of Red Bull into it. Calls it a Gator Bowl. I wonder how that is. I don't drink any of the energy drinks or anything like that, so I have no reference for any of these things. These paste. Mr. Alex talks about drinking Monster Energy drinks. Actually, he sent me pictures of his toolbox at work just filled to the brim with Monster Energy drinks. I don't know how. Of course, I also don't understand how coffee drinkers do it either, but I don't know how it's done. I don't get it. I can't do it. Just not in my repertoire. I think we kind of want to like spooky old house vibes going back here. Kind of like an oil change. That sounds like when my cat decides he wants to eat the oil from when we deep fry taco shells in the middle of the night when the oil is finally cooled off and I hear him up there in the pan licking the olive oil off the pan, the grilled olive oil. That sounds like an oil change. Let's keep that one for the moment. There we go. Oh, that's what I needed. I was like, I need something here to make this make sense. There we go. I was like, I need something to ground it. This is what happens when you don't follow your own rules. You make up these little tidbits and stuff like that, and then you don't pay attention to them. Let's see. There's something I can do to this to make it multiply. It's not going to do any of these things because there's nothing but black behind it. Okay, normal it is. I once changed my entire drinking diet to no water and only drink strawberry lemonade Powerade exclusively one summer. How did that go for you? I remember drinking Gatorades very heavily when I was a kid, especially when I was doing sports and things like that, but like, I don't know, I doubt I can do it now. I can do it maybe every once in a while, but went well. I don't think I felt the change. Okay, as long as it works. After summer, I was told you need to drink water. Powerade can't replace it. Yeah, I mean, the electrolytes and stuff that are in it are really good for, especially for working out or any type of sports related things like that, but because it's part of that rehydration thing, but there's nothing really else in it. There's some water, but probably not enough. I drink a lot of like juice and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, it's gotta have plenty of water in it, and I'm like, it probably has some, but probably not a lot. I wonder if I drop the opacity. No, I want that orange. I want more orange. How do I get more orange on that? Duplicate it up. Just makes it really harsh out there though. Let's see. Like 75 to 90% water, then top it off with apple juice. Enough to give it a taste. Yeah, that's about right. It's kind of like those little packets that they make nowadays. Well, I don't even know what they are. They're either some kind of powder or some kind of liquid that you put in your drink, and it gives it a little bit of flavor, taste, and then it's mostly water. I remember when we used to go to the grocery store and get those little tubs of Kool-Aid, and you could make your own Kool-Aid, like 2-gallon jugs. They don't make those anymore. You can buy at least they don't have them at as many places. You can buy them like online or on Amazon or something like that, but if you go to the store, they have all of those electrolyte, hydration. That's the stuff that they carry now. They don't carry the fun stuff. I know, I tried because I'm like, maybe if I drank something like that instead of juice constantly. So why is it doing that? Ah, it's got a color dodge on it, that's why. Do normal. Wait. Remember why I did the color dodge, because it does this cool effect on it, but it's losing half of the effect though. Okay, so we may have to do some messing with that. Okay, so let's do copy. Make this normal, make it white. range, send it back. Got rid of the thing I actually needed. Okay, here we go. Normal, white. Let's match it up. Range, send it back. Hey, there we go. That did what I wanted it to do. Bam. Now it's one solid object as well. Tang? Yeah, I like Tang. I looked around for too. Didn't see any of that. I feel like I don't know if you remember, even during the early days, they would make concentrated juice in the freezer section. So it would come in those little, look like cans, and they would be frozen, and you would have to like leave it out for a little bit so that it unfroze from the sides, and then put it into a container, and it would come out like a giant turd, like, you know, make that sound and everything, you know. But then you would mix it with water, and that was your concentrate for your juice and stuff like that. They don't even have those anymore. Like, I was searching around for different, because I wanted different flavors of juice and stuff like that too. And they have apple, grape, and lemonade, I think, sometimes, depending on, I think it was Target that had those, but like that, they don't manufacture those either anymore. So a lot of interesting like things have gone on with the juice industry. I buy most of my stuff from Costco and Kirkland, because they have those gigantic apple juice. I think they're 2 gallon. But even then, like, they have a turd. Yeah, they look like it. It was like the cheapest way to make your own juice, because when you buy the big Kirkland jugs of like apple juice and stuff like that, 90% of the price of that jug of juice is the water. You're paying for the water. So that's why it was interesting about the concentrated blocks or frozen juices, is that then you could just use your own water at home, because everybody has access to some type of water. It may not be good water, but there's quote unquote waters around in some ways. I remember we used to have to buy water from the Safeway in Sacramento and stuff like that, but that's what you're paying for when you buy juice and stuff like that, is mostly the water and shipping, because it's big and it's heavy. Desk. Weird. Okay, so kind of got these. I think I have an idea. Are they the same ones? No, they're not the same ones. I have two different ones. Almost need a third one. Let's do... Wait, before we do that, copy paste this over here. Make it smaller so it looks like it's further away. Copy. Let's put it down just above this one. And they look like they're kind of dancing around it. I think I need a third. I need a third one of these. This needs to be slightly more centered. Means this has got to come in a little bit. Means even though I move this one out, I need to move it back in a little bit. Balance it out. Okay, so now we can mess with this. Well, this is going to be a pain in the butt a little bit. Maybe if we just mess with the internals. Try to make these slightly different from each other. In some way, shape, or form. No, I want to do move that one. There we go. Slightly different. I want to move some of these points too, but I know if I move like this one, then I have to move this one. Then I gotta move this one. Move this one, which has to match that one. So not too bad. Should be able to do it. It's just a lot of little points that gotta get moved. Let's see, there's one more in there. If I get to it. Like that. Yeah. No, it's that one. Gave it to me for a second there. That one. There it is. I want to make it like almost way different, but I don't want to get too crazy on it. I wonder. I have an idea. I was thinking about having this be flipped, going the opposite direction, but now it's going to be kind of... I'd have to get rid of all these points and then get another set of points to redo it. Otherwise, I can cut it. I can cut it. This is going to be... We're trying something here. We're going to see what happens. Cut. Okay. This should be by itself now, theoretically. We have to ungroup it. Not a release thing. Object. Okay, it's not a group thing. Join path. We don't want to join path. Okay, so it did cut it. Okay, cool. Unselect that, maybe? Okay, so that moved both of them still. Nope, did it again. Maybe we have to connect them back together first. Maybe that's the thing. We've selected that point. Select this point. Okay, so that's its own object. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe I was just grabbing it from... Yep, that's what it was. Back a day. Learn something new every day. How about that? Combine, object, transform. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could do that. I forget when it doesn't... When it's not connected into a solid object, which means all the points are connected back to each other, then it considers it just a line. Even though it's filled in between, it still considers it just a line. Well, gots to remember that. Still treating it like it's a line, too. Okay, there we go. So we should be able to combine those back together. Bam, yeah, there we go. There we go. And there's our variations. He's a third. Okay, so I think give it a little bit of grounding with that. Thinking copy, paste. Let's make some mini ones of this. Well, let's make them blue. Does that do anything for us? Is that worth it? That means kind of a thing. Best viewers on streambo.com. Wow. Instaban. Bam. Let's see, this one goes here. Definitely might have to move these around a little bit. We're experimenting. We're seeing what does and doesn't work here. I mean, it kind of gives it a little bit. I mean, it's not a lot. Let's... Okay, why was it picking up all the other stuff? That was weird. Oh, let's put that behind that. There we go. Our shines underneath, but I also want to dim them down a little bit. Let's go like 65%. Yeah, it's not bad. It's background ones. Oh, that's why, because I had that one not locked. Hey, go figure. Let's see. Let's move this one up here a little bit. Yeah, let's push these out a little bit. I gotta remember our, this is our trim view, so our image stuff is going off the page too, so I gotta fix that. Move things back around. Yeah, it looks like we're a little off with our character. Basically, all of the stuff is a little bit off here. So let's do arms, this stuff, face, body. Okay, definitely don't want that. Open mouth. Background stuff, back pumpkin, stem, yes, glow, yes, shadow, yes, bats, yes, these can get locked, yep, this is gonna go too, that stays. What else needs to go? That can stay at the moment. Okay, select all. Yeah, something like that. Then we can come back in with this, these. And the ones up at the top, select all. Yeah, I think I want to let's shrink those down just a little bit. Okay, this is going to go down somewhere like that. And it's not a good busy, oh wait, back. People love to keep me busy at times. Oh yeah, it's not a good busy where there is a line waiting. It's kind of where everyone wants something at the same time. Oh yeah. That sounds about right. Thank you for putting your points in, Sunny. Let's see, what are we at now? 34%? We're at 17. Thank you for the 2K. Another 2K from Sunny Ruth. Bow, 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 bow. We're on a roll. There we go. I think that's better. Little dancing spirits around. Just for funsies. Mrs. Tahoe's not gonna like it. She doesn't like the little spirits. I think they're cool though. That's just me. Do want to work on... So I got these buildings in the back. I moved the pumpkin over... Got to figure out some other shapes to throw in here to make it fill out a little bit. I had this window, but I don't know. Thought about doing a couple of these down here. Ew, it's Tetris. Little ghosts waving from the windows. Yeah, I was thinking about something like that. Definitely needs something, doesn't it? Needs something to finish it all up, kind of give it a little... The heck? Oh, that was weird. I didn't know there was a weird one back there. I thought like maybe a door or something like that, but I don't know if I like those little squares. Those kind of don't fit. Let's see. Old mansions usually have like some kind of pillars in the front, but we're not going to be able to do some of that. They usually have the tall windows. They sometimes have broken up windows. Some of them have round windows, like way up high. We're just trying to figure out like a generalized version of what that kind of looks like. Doesn't have to be too intense. We'll do some Google searches in the background while I'm thinking about it. We could do that a thing? Let me look at something real quick. Oh, well, no, where did it go? There it is. Oh, maybe that's what we're missing here. Are we missing a moon? Do we need a moon? I may need to swap up and do some more like stereotypical scary tower buildings. Like these are very blocky. This is just my quick rendition of what that looks like, but we may need to go like classic towers and overhangs, sharp peaks. Might have to do something like that. Looking at like different Halloween themed anime merch with my Google search at the moment. Just looking around, seeing what people do. Yeah, see something like that. Cutouts. Maybe they need to be cutouts. Maybe they don't need to be orange. Maybe they just need to be cut out to the background. The other thing I'm seeing, let's go here. I could put some kind of like moon-shaped object. Maybe we need to make our pumpkin stuff smaller in the middle. Maybe that'll give us more room to play with some of the other stuff, some of the other elements. Let's put that in the center. There we go. Let's copy this, copy, paste that. White. Let's do. I hate when it messes it up. Dang it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Butthole. Now let me edit that. There's that. No, where'd you go? Is it because of... Let's get out of trim view. Is it because of that? No. Get out of here. Okay, why won't it let me change the shape now? That sucks. May have to add some moonish details. Let's see, range, send it back. Do something like that for now. Got a lot of things going on here in this image. I'm not sure which ones are going to stay yet, but we're messing with it. I definitely like the bottom now. I like that these are dancing around. They have their own little shadows and stuff like that, which reminds me, I want to shift over our other, yeah, that one. I'm going to shift this guy over a little bit. There we go. May definitely redo the buildings. Okay, so we're coming up on our first break here in about a minute. So we're gonna pause right here. Actually make this nice and big. Yeah, it doesn't matter because I made it too big to fit on this little screen, but we're gonna pause here for now. And then once the break is done, then we'll come back and keep working on stuff. In the meantime, though, I need to figure out, when I do these little breaks and stuff like that, it's a break for y'all, it's a break for me for a second, for those 3 minutes. But I don't want people that are subscribed not to get anything during that time. What should I do during those 3 minutes? Like if I run and grab something to drink, I'll be back within a minute or so. So there's still 2 minutes left, give or take. But I know a lot of people have, or some other streamers have ways that people can like queue up questions and stuff that they get. Stuff like that is an option. I don't know if that's a good idea or how to do that quite yet, but I want to figure out something to do in between for those 3 minutes so that subscribers get a little something extra. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Let me know what you think we should do during the break times for the special subscriber members who don't have to watch ads because they donated directly towards the stream with their subscriptions. Also, don't forget to save your work. Okay, we're in the break. I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I will be right back. Hello. So, kind of like taking a number on questions from the viewers. So, I know this will be controversial in certain ways. I do watch Pirate Software on Twitch, and I like some of the ways he has set up. Regardless of whatever else the internet bullshit does. And as far as like having systems together, he does a pretty good job of certain things. One of those is he calls TTS, which I think is done through, I'm not sure exactly how he does it, but there's a queue that he has on his Discord that when he wants to, he can hit a button and it reads the question from the queue to him, and then he can answer the question on stream live. And part of that is that people that donate, that's how their questions get into that queue. And then if he doesn't end up reading their question or answering it, then that whatever that person paid for that to get on there actually gets refunded. He only takes the money that are questions that he actually answers from the queue, which a complicated system in figuring out how to make that work, but a good one in a way to respect that, people that want to ask him a direct question, give them an avenue to do that with, and then if he doesn't get to it, that they're not punished for it. So like I like the concept of what that is. I'm definitely not big enough for that type of system, but I do want to find something to put in these segments here for these 3 minutes or do that's kind of, because like when people subscribe to the channel, like it's a special thing, like you're directly supporting the channel in that way. So like you do deserve a special little something for that. Now what that looks like, I'm not 100% sure. So, and it doesn't have to be that question system, but I like the idea of having something there. I think part of what I'm trying to do with this channel and figure out is, and why I do even the ad notifications and stuff like that, is that I want to respect the viewer. I want to respect the people that come in here and check stuff out and stay, and stuff like that. So building whatever systems there are, or putting together fun things to do, or things to put their channel points towards is definitely priority. Trying to figure out, am I going to, I mean, this is, I can say I've been streaming for years, but these 43 episodes that I'm on right now is probably the most dedicated I've been towards it, as far as being consistent, streaming 3 days a week, putting all this together, putting production value into certain things and stuff like that. So like before I had some stuff and I would do my art streams, but they were few and far between kind of stuff. So like this is a whole different setup. So I know it's going to take time to continue to build all these little pieces and stuff like that, which is fine. I just want to be thinking about them and conscious of them and kind of like moving the direction of making sure that I am doing those things for sure. Like I said, I think depending on how things go in the next year, if I keep consistently with this and putting stuff on social media and hopefully encourage some people from the children's book author community to come in and hang out and be here and we can talk and do stuff like that, I think that would help push or move some of that, or see what people would like to do with some of that. Because I think, like, I've seen a bunch of different platforms, as far as like even Blue Sky or whatever, where people are trying to use those as like meeting spots or places to interact with communities and stuff like that. And those are hard. Like there's a couple that I'm a part of that I would have to refresh constantly to see what the next post is, or to see if the one that I was thinking of writing it got buried, or it's kind of a funky dory thing where this is, even like a Discord is way more linear, where you can actually go through, you can see the timestamps of stuff, you can see what was posted when and how in the order that it's posted. And even just being able to type something into Stream here and have somebody be able to see it and respond to it in, I wouldn't say in real time, but pretty close, is a very different system than most things are, the way most things are set up right now. So it'd be interesting to see if this can gravitate towards some of that. I don't know. We'll see. The crazy part is like I see constantly on different social medias, on Threads, Blue Sky, Instagram, any of those, any places like that, there are authors and illustrators and stuff like that that they are trying to connect and find audiences, find people, find other people like them that are doing similar things. Either they have questions, or they're looking for help with something, or any number of those type of things. And there's no like place, not necessarily dedicated towards it. There's no place that's like a good fit for what the media looks like, or what people are looking for in this space. Even oh god, I'm gonna butcher it again. I call it the Shwibby, which it's not the Shwibby. I'm gonna look it up real quick. It's the Society of Children's Books Writers and Illustrators, SCBWI, which is like a huge thing for authors and illustrators for kids' books and stuff like that. Great organization to probably be a part of, and lots of opportunities and stuff there. 99% of their stuff is behind some kind of paywall, and that's kind of hard in a lot of different ways. Like, I am a free member on their stuff and connecting with their local stuff, but if I want to attend any of their conferences or even put a portfolio on their site, I have to pay for it in order to, or I have to upgrade to their subscription thing in order to be able to access any of that stuff. So, like, I wouldn't call it gatekeeping in certain ways, but it definitely are barriers to entry in those, which is understandable in certain ways, but hard in another way. Because, like, I know it for a lot of people, it definitely turns them off for it. And, like, for me, I'm waiting to do my membership until hopefully I get a little bit more steam running and moving through some of this stuff. So, which is probably the wrong idea to do, but probably should just drop and go for it all full steam. But I don't know. I'm trying to be that in-between place where it's like, okay, this is a great place to join the Society of Children's Book Writers and Illustrators. That's a great place, like lots of resources, things like that. Is there a free, simple, dumbed down version of that? That could be here, you know, like it may or may not work in that way. Can I create some kind of little piece around that with the streams and give people who don't have the ability to get that membership and stuff like that another option, kind of thing. And hopefully we can bring some more people in here that also have more information, more insight on things, and that would help too. I'm being hopeful. How about that? That's what I'm doing. Trying to figure it out. think in the meantime, we got these buildings, but I want better buildings. So we need to do something about that. There's usually like spider webs, old, crotchety old trees that they put in images. Spirit Halloween, yes, I know that one. That in a new tab, just in case. What? Tokyo Disney has a haunted mansion, like anime style thing? That's cool. Hey, thank you, Sunny. I like the little spirits circling the pumpkin. Hey, thank you, Dreamer. I'll zoom out so you can see it a little bit better. I'm trying to decide about getting rid of, or not getting rid of, but changing up the buildings in the background. I'm doing a little bit of research, a little Google searches at the moment to see, and I'm being surprised by Tokyo Disney having a haunted mansion anime style retheme that they're going to be doing, which is amazing and sad at the same time. Because I want it here so badly. Need something. I'm okay with the dots. Purple is good. Added a moon at the top here. I'm not sure if I want that or if I just want to do like a little crescent or something in one of the corners. I don't know. Other images that I see, they definitely go like big. Big giganto moon. All right, let's do. We're gonna disassemble some of this. Boop, boop, boop. That's okay because that's the main body. Let's just put these down here for now. Put those down there. Let's do something a little bit more. Wait a minute, that's supposed to be black. There we go. Let's do like a point. Do that. Actually, we're gonna probably come back to that and add a little bit more to it. Let's make it more like Spooky Tower-ish. Just kind of replicate what we've got here at the moment, and then we can add some more to it when we need to. Crotchety old towers of some sort. Make sure we're watching chat here. Usually have some kind of like lightning rod at the top of them because, you know, lightning. Okay, something like that. For one, let's swap around. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so that comes down. Don't need to do that. We can do... connect it like that, kind of. Let's see, what else could we do here? Let's see. Do something like... Not gonna see it, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I was like... Before I was making everything pile up behind the pumpkin, but I think I wanted to pile up on the outside edges instead. And I kind of like this hand done rather than just making the blocks. Do it by hand because it feels a little bit more sketchy, a little bit more out of whack in certain ways. Let's see. Let's put an extra point there, an extra point there. Patch is yelling at me. Let's group these together. Let's move them out of the way. That out of the way for the moment. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little goes. 5 little, 6 little, 7 little goes. Oh no, I can only count to 3. Ah, yikes. That's scary. You know what? You'll get there. Someday you'll get there. It's not today, but you'll get there. Okay, where's our trim at? Trim is there. Okay, cool. Good to know. Trim view. I mean our trim is over... No, we're, yeah. Haha, missed the spire. Did he? I'm gonna make this bleed off the page though. For now. Okay, there we go. A little crammed in there, but that's okay. That's okay. I have to remember, so this part past here is kind of dead space in that way. So, what am I thinking? I was thinking... do something like... big thing down to here. Maybe some kind of cornice that sticks out. Maybe something like that. Hold on, I hear dog footprints going on outside. Let me just peek around the corner real quick. See what she's doing. I hear you. 19-year-old cat sometimes has trouble with his poops. Okay, so where were we? We were here. We were looking at this. We were trying to do... you know what? Let's do this. We'll do like a little overhang version of this. Ink. Let's go down here. Yeah, something like that. Just kind of like funky shapes. Give that illusion of some kind of something. Some kind of complex building types in here. Let's see if I can move that down a little bit. Okay. Yep. And then we can go back and fill in some of the, we're gonna use the windows that we built, and we'll go back in and we'll put those back in there. Send it back. There we go. But the question will be, do we do these orange windows, or do we take them and we cut them out? I'm thinking cut out. That's what I'm thinking. Solid object. I'm thinking definitely make these way smaller. We also need to make a couple that have the grids in them. If anybody knows what that means, there are some windows that have window grids. Go ahead and do that. Paste, transform, rotate, 90. Okay. Copy. We want to undo that. We can do each of these individually. Bam. Nope, that did wrong. That's correct. That's correct. Range, bring to front. There we go. The object on front, in front of the way you layer the objects, whatever one is on top will cut out whatever's underneath. So you want to make sure that you're layering your stuff correctly. So yeah, see, like that one's incorrect because it put it to the back. So we want to arrange, bring to front, select the back object, select the front object. Bam, there we go. And we can group these together, combine them. Little grids. Now, theoretically, we should be able to take this, put it on top of this. Yeah, okay. It does do it. Once we get everything placed where we want them, then we'll come through and we'll cut them all out so that they're nice and cut out. Ooh, yeah, I think I like these over here. The cathedral windows. Range, bring to front. We'll group them at the moment. Yeah. Do that, but we'll make them taller. Range. Let's just take that and put it in the back. That and that. And that. Range. Send it back to being a pain in the butt. Do I like these little triangle windows? I don't think I like those ones. Squares, rectangles, yes. Yeah, okay. I think let's get rid of that. Ungroup that. Just kind of put these kind of weird little locations. That's getting close over there. Let's grab. What do we want to do? So those are all squares, rectangles style. I don't think these are going to be worth anything. Just triangle one. And send it back. Yeah, I don't think the triangle ones are going to work at all. Just get rid of those. I thought they might. Let's see, what else do we have? What other window styles do we have? We could do double, we could do that. That definitely need some squares around. Come on, give me what I want. Kind of weird, not too bad. Definitely have to be underneath the roof lines instead of the only other ones that can do. They could be in the roof lines. There's curved ones that they do. So if you take like little half domes, and you could put those in. They call those little eyebrow windows that they hide in some buildings. Up in the eaves, way up high. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, just depends. What did I do? Oh, I pressed the wrong one. It was on a different window. That would be up in here normally. Oh, don't like it. I don't like it. Like, it's not bad. Like, what we have so far is not too bad. Come on. Give me too many options of things. Let me just grab it. Let's make these little... let's put maybe one more. See how that looks. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I kind of like how this one's down here, bridging the gap between them. We definitely need a couple... Need something that's similar down here. We need something to bridge that. What are we looking at here? The only other one that I've seen before. We'll try it and we'll see what happens. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Shift, shift, shift. Making a round boy like this? I've seen those type of grid ones before. I think I know what might make the eyebrow one look a little bit better. Might have to put some grids in that one as well. Yeah, I don't like the circle one. Circle one bothers me. Something about it. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. I guess the only other one, and I did it wrong, kind of, like this is a Gothic style with the rounds on it. The other style that is a thing for Halloween is kind of like a tombstone style. You may be asking, Tahoe, what's a tombstone style? It's kind of like, we're going to add another point here. But we are gonna round this off, but we're gonna do it in a different shape. Oops, clicked the wrong thing. It's more of like a bullet shape kind of thing. I did a really bad version of that, but still. You get kind of the idea. It kind of goes up to a point in the middle, and then each of the sides slope off equally. It'll let me do it here. There we go. Kind of like that. All right. That's the other like old school window style. Okay, yeah. That works better. See, sometimes you just have to experiment with things. And you can usually like put a couple of them next to each other. Have just some random ones around. Let's see, let's put that inside of there. There we go. Kind of look like doorways, but they're actually windows. Yeah, not too bad. Okay. Might need to do one more over here somewhere of some sort. Some type of shape. How are we doing on time? We're getting close on our time here. Yeah, see, I wasn't sure if we were going to get to doing some pages today. I definitely wanted to put some more work into this so that we could, because I want to use this for some Halloween event things that I've got coming up soon. So I was like, we'll work on that today. We'll do that and go from there. If we get done super fast, then we'll move on towards doing some book pages. If not, that's okay. We got more time on Friday to do book pages. A 3-hour block is a much better amount of time to actually work on pages. Let's see. Scroll. Any other good buildings examples? Okay. Let's see, is there anything else? It's not too bad. Like, it's pretty balanced across here. We'll definitely go through and we'll cut all those out of the background, because as much as I like the orange, I think it would be better if they were empty or cutouts rather than being orange, because it takes away too much from the inner orange. Put a couple little guys in. Where's our edge at? I don't know where the edge is. That's fine. We don't need no stinking edges. We can also give a building a sense of weight or height based off of like how many of these little windows and stuff like that we put in. So as I continue to put more of these guys down below down here, it's going to make it look taller and taller. See what I mean? Otherwise, it was going to look short in certain ways. You know what? Let's put 3 here. It's fine. It works. Let's put 2 next to each other here. Let's put them a little distance apart. Yeah, like that. It just gives it a little bit of scale and sense of height and size in that way. Make sure our crop is going to work here. Bam. Okay, we're going to move those 3 in a little bit. So we make sure that they're in the frame. Also going to even them out a little bit. 2, 3. There. Yeah, I think that worked out pretty good. More windows. Make taller. All good. People happy. I think that's how that works, right? The other thing... I think I have an idea for one more thing I want to do. Let's paste in place. Oh, it's not going to catch it. Dang it. I was hoping it was going to measure them out for me, but it was not going to. The fine details, right? And these don't have to be super even because it's like a janky old castle. I should probably make them more janky is what I should do. Just kind of really set them wherever. Probably even take a couple of them and turn them sideways a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Another thing that gives it scale is a railing. Range into back. There we go. Hey, look at that. We got a little Halloween scape right there. Yeah, that's not too bad. We could probably take this and put this on a 5x7 card and make this into one of our postcards too, if I wanted to. I would definitely have to expand left and right to fill in more building and stuff like that, but we could definitely do that. Something to think about. All right, what do we think about this? Definitely having the moon there is nice. Question is a Giganto moon a good idea? Or do we take it and scale it way down and put it like behind our little tower back here? Maybe slightly behind the I gotta change that now again. Edit. Like that. Okay, so this is gray, but let's make it a little bit. Give it a little 10% of yellow here, because the moon is kind of yellowish. Ooh, I know. I know what we'll do. We will add a gradient to it. That 10% yellow. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Let's go back down to that. Maybe we'll do 20. See, this needs to get changed back to. I can do 0%. No. 100% opacity. Move this back across a little bit because this should be white. Yep. There it goes. White. This is slightly yellow. Let's turn it a little bit. Nope, we don't want negative 90. I went way too far. Negative 45, something like that. Yeah, I'm just messing around with that. Hey, thank you, Dreamer, for putting your points towards our special treat for our assistant. He is currently napping, if you did not know that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if I want the moon here. I don't know if I want it kind of hidden behind, popping out over here. I don't know if I want the great big one. If I just want it like up in the sky somewhere. Maybe I'll do a crescent of some sort. I don't know. I don't know what I want yet. I know we're pretty close. I do like like Dreamer said, the little fire sprites dancing around the pumpkin down here. That's kind of fun. Our little bats are getting a little lost in here. We could do... could do the classic bats over the moon type thing that they normally do. Make the little guy go. I need to be even smaller. I can move them like that. Balance it off by having a big one over here kind of thing. Maybe. That's not bad. Let's see. That gives me more room to do... I could do a bigger Happy Halloween because of that, because I've freed up all this space. Spoop-a-doo. Yeah, that's not too bad. We got the balance, we got the curve at the top, we got a curve at the bottom, we got this going on here in the middle, little elements going on in the background, our little moon, our little bats flying around. Have to go, have a great day all. Bye Dreamer, thank you. Question is, do I leave those windows orange? Because we talked about maybe taking them out. That's the question. Okay, let's combine all those for the moment. Combine these. Fine. Should be able to select all. Aha, there's some hidden stuff back there. These are leftovers. We don't need them. Yeah, I don't think we're not using those anymore. Get rid of that. Let's select all. Let's unselect. Oh, the tower. The pole. That's what we missed. Okay, there we go. Okay, select. I was like, why is that so tall? Unselect that. Theoretically, we should be able to group. Oh, nope, I missed one thing again. Shit. I missed the railing. We should be able to combine those. Yeah. Arrange, send to back. Okay. This time, for sure. Select all. Okay, should be able to group all those. Should be able to select that. Bam. Yeah, there we go. Got them all at one time. See? All cut out. At the doctor and in the office, I just saw that loneliness is bad for you between 18 and 22. I'm like, you know nothing of loneliness. Naruto knew loneliness. Oh my god, so true. I was born in the darkness. Pretty sure that's how that goes, right? You merely adopted it. Okay, let's copy that just in case. We're going to redo the subtraction. But what we're going to do, we're going to put another layer. We're going to paste it back. So we have two options now. We have one with and one without. Because I like to do that. I like to have options. All right, stream, we are coming up on our last break here before the end of our stream. We're about 20 seconds out. So I think we're going to pause here. I don't think we're going to make any more adjustments right now. We'll wait until if I feel like there's something else that needs to be tweaked, we'll do that, but we're going to pause for now, and then once the ad break is done, then we'll roll up our stream and go from there. So that's the plan. And then I'll give the whole end of stream spiel and do all that stuff. So hopefully the ads are gonna pop up. I'm hoping. Maybe. Watch, as soon as I'm like, okay, fine, they're not going to pop up, I'm going to do something else, and they'll immediately pop up. There's 9 out of 10 times that's how that works. I'm like, okay, I'll squeeze something else in, then I'll turn it, it'll be popping up. I'm like, gosh, dang it. Yep, there it is. Every time. That's okay. It's okay. What are you at the doctor's office for, Sonny? Wait, are you still watching the stream while you're at the doctor's office? Tell the doctor I said hi. Checkup. If they ask why you're watching a stream, be like, I'm watching this because this guy plays a doctor on TV and he's very good at what he does. Just tell them that. They may laugh, they may be like, that's weird. You never know. They might appreciate it. Checkups are good. I think I have mine in January. I'm getting to that age where they're gonna wanna take some pictures of my inner sides. Go in and scrape some things out, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. But I know I should. Yeah. So last time I went and saw the doctor, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna schedule this for you next year. And I'm like, and then I came back. Yeah, I came back last year. It was one of the 2 years, and she's like, oh, no, not till 45, not till some other. I was just like, okay, did they change something? Did they, whatever? She's like, no, it's always been that. I'm like, Okay, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not saying anything about anything else. We'll definitely wait till later. Gotta definitely make sure and get those things checked up as you get older. You hear that, kids? Don't wait. Whoa. Yeah, I think it's too small to put a little ghost in the window. I think it's a good idea, but Mrs. Tahoe wants me to do a little buttons with a ghost sheet on top of him. So we might do that instead at some point. The funny part is, as soon as we get done with Halloween stuff, then we have to go straight into like Christmas, holiday stuff. End of the year is weird. This is my first year where I'm actually like trying to be semi-conscious of those things and be up on it before they happen. All right. Should be back. Welcome back, stream. Welcome back, everybody. Sunny Ruth is at the doctor at the moment, getting his temperature taken with a thermometer in the butt. I had to go there. Sorry. Oh, the things that the youth will never know that used to be a thing. Even taking our pets in to get checked up on stuff like that, they don't do the rectal thermometer anymore either. No, they do either in the ear, or they have a couple under the arm. There's one that they did recently that I saw. So different, better ways to take a temperature than up the booty. So I know this is the stuff that you guys wanted to hear, right? This is the content you wanted. Okay, so let's make sure this is saved. It is. Okay. We're going to roll up our stream for the afternoon then. Let's head over to Adobe Illustrator real quick. I turned off the wrong thing. Wait for the music to reset itself since I turned it off. Bam, there we go. This is our stream schedule. So today's Wednesday. We did our 9 to 11 o'clock. But we will be back on Friday from 9 to 12. That'll be our little bit longer streams, just like on Monday. Not too much extra hour, but it makes a difference as far as like putting things together creatively, working things out. It's a little bit more significant than that. And then on Sunday, we do our live podcast for 500 Little Things. And that's just me and Mrs. Tahoe, me and Dreamer, talking about life and all the little things that happen in between. And all the little things that are going to happen for the rest of our lives. So it's kind of our breakdown of us, the things, our lives, things like that, our experiences, how we relate to them, and how our relationship is better, different, and always evolving in different ways. So that's our podcast. From Monday, is currently Wednesday, but we're going to move this over to Friday because we're going to be checking this off on Friday, or updating this on Friday. Still got lots of pages to work on coming up here soon, so stay tuned for that. If you have any comments, questions that you would like to put or ask towards me or the stream or anything like that, feel free to let me know in the comments of the YouTube video, or come by during stream time. Say hi. Let me know what you got going on. Tell me a cool, fun joke that you've heard today, or something fun that happened to you. Whatever you want to do. That's cool. I'll be here. But yeah, that's our plan. Be back on Friday for another art book stream. Don't forget, I also have a weekly post that I put up. It's not done yet. It's not even started yet. But I will be posting that up on social media this week on Thursday, as I do every Thursday. So if you see in the top right hand corner that lovely video of me working on some things in the garage there, that's what I'm talking about. Those are my weekly update posts that I put together and throw up on social media for everybody to check out and see what's going on. Kind of my way of saying, hey, look, I've been working on stuff, been doing stuff, keeping myself busy. This is the progress of things that I'm doing. Just kind of that. Just trying to see if that resonates with anybody consistency wise, and stuff like that. So just trying. But other than that, let's see, do I have anything else on here to talk about or show? What did I miss? I think that's it. All right, we are out of here for the day. Gonna go do some stuff with my children's great-grandmother, my grandmother, and go pick up my daughter from school and go from there. But y'all have a lovely rest of your Wednesday afternoon, and hopefully I will see you on Friday for some more artwork and book stream, some pages and stuff like that. So as we continue our ongoing segment of that, hopefully we'll have more. We're getting close to maybe revealing the title and stuff like that here shortly, because some of the stuff that we got to work on here pretty quick is, if you haven't noticed already, if you've watched the previous episode, what's coming, what's in the works. So, but have a good afternoon, and I will see you next time. Bye.